Good morning, guys. This is Steam Fitters 602, their training facility for the DC area. This is where they train guys to be steam fitters. And later today, Joe Biden is going to come out here and tout his economic program, and I'm going to be in the press pool for that. That should be kind of cool. Unfortunately, with these press pool things, the preset, which is where we set up our tripods and everything like that, they're early. It's 7:30 in the morning, so I had to get up pretty early to get out here, put down a tripod, and that was pretty much it. I'll come back in about 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll do the actual filming of the event. You see it? There it is. That's a camera, a TV helicopter. They're filming a movie or something. K9 units have arrived. Whoa, it's right over there. There's a standoff. There's a domestic dispute, and they're not letting anyone in. Okay, so just up the street in Northwest, I was just about to go home and take a shower and everything. But there's a barricade situation. Apparently, there's a domestic dispute. One guy's held up in a place. Police have sent out the ERT, emergency response team, so they're coming up this way. Let's see if we can see anything. Okay, it's noon and we are back in the industrial park. Security's a lot heavier. We've already passed a few police cars. We've got to go down to a city or county recreational park. That's where we're going to park, and then they're going to shuttle us back to the facility, which is just right up here on the right. That's a pretty old bridge. So we're down in this Lake Aconic. I can't even pronounce it. Lake Aconic Park. About a half mile from where I need to be.
Testing the VOG microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they're running the Gettysburg Address on the teleprompters. There's one here, there's one over there, but it's just sort of some, the quick red fox jumped over the lazy dog. Yeah, there we go. Hey guys, I'm in a union hall, the Steam Fitters Local 602 in Springfield, Virginia. Biden is coming here to speak about the economy. I think 20-minute speech. We have another hour and a half before he gets here. Okay guys, so we're set up. The motorcade has departed the White House. It's going to be here in about 5 minutes, maybe 10. Now, he doesn't speak for another 30 minutes, so we're not really sure what he's going to do until then, but we'll figure it out.
That means you, sir.
Hopefully the rain coming. It's got a glass of water.
Hello, my name is Megan Russell. I live in Leonardtown and I'm a first-year apprentice with the
the United Association. I grew up helping my dad with construction work around the house, and I realized a desk job wasn't for me. I knew I wanted to work with my hands, and I knew I wanted to join the union as soon as I was old enough. At the United Association, we represent more than 362,000 members, and our work matters. Replacing lead pipes, installing efficient heating and air conditioning, installing fire protection systems, and much more. We're building the future of American infrastructure, but we cannot do it alone. President Biden is creating good jobs and opportunities for working families like mine. That is why it's my great honor to introduce the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
It's working? Yeah, it's working. Please take a seat if you have one. I said that thank you very much. I said that when I was seeking the nomination. I said, take a seat, everybody. And there wasn't a single chair in the place. I said, that Biden really is stupid. He doesn't know that. Where's Doug? Congressman. He's around here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Doug, thanks for the passport into town. Doug and I have something better. Economic growth is up, stronger than expert expected at 2.9%. We're growing. Jobs are the highest in American number and the highest in American history. And wages are up. And they're growing faster than inflation. Over the past 6 months, inflation has gone down every month, and God willing, will continue to do that. Congressman, I initially introduced the bill that said nobody has to pay more than $35. But they knocked out everybody except on Medicare. So all those, that mom talking about her 2 daughters when I was here last time, she's still paying $400 to $800 a year, a month. If you don't have really expensive insurance, how do you do that? Talk about being deprived of your pride. Look at your child. Your child, you know, needs it, and you can't afford to do what you know they need to be sure they can continue to live. It's wrong. It's wrong. So we got to get it done for everybody this year. For everybody. Folks, too many people been left behind in the past. And too many people, like my dad, well, too many people were treated like they're invisible. Isn't it kind of interesting why all of a sudden, it hadn't been with my case, but all of a sudden, blue-collar workers, all the guys I grew up with in Claymont, Scranton, they're voting Republican? Not a joke. What's happened? I think a lot of it because they don't think we care. We're not paying attention. It's a little bit like what happened when I ran the first time as a 29-year-old kid for the Senate in 1972 and got elected. We had what I call limousine liberals. A lot of people wanted to do an awful lot, but they just forgot about my neighborhood. They forgot about the neighborhood I grew up in. Effects of trickle-down economics and the policies of my predecessor. You know, they view the world from Park Avenue. I view it where the wealthy, in fact, if everything works well for them, all is going to trickle down and help the rest of us. Well, I come from a background where that never worked. But there's another view. There's another view, one that I hold. And the folks from Springfield, or the cities where I was born in Scranton, Pennsylvania, where I grew up in Claymont, Delaware. There are thousands of cities like them. The view that says the backbone of America are the people who get every morning, put on their shoes and go to work and make a living. Folks, I've said it many times, Wall Street did not build America. The middle class built America. And another group, the House Republican leadership. As I said, it's not your father's Republican Party, it's a different breed of cat. I call them extreme MAGA Republicans. Not all Republicans are there, but a distinct minority of 30 to 40% of them. As I said, they seem determined to be the party of chaos and catastrophe. Look, I'm ready to work with Republicans that I've demonstrated to the chagrin sometimes with my Democratic friends who want to make progress for the American people. I'm ready to compromise if there's something good we want to deal with. Look, that's how they're starting this new term. Cutting taxes on billionaires, raising taxes on middle-class families, and making inflation worse, for real. And let me be clear, if any of these bills somehow got passed the House and the Senate, I will veto them. And the very notion that we would default on the safest, most respected debt in the world is mind-boggling. I'm not going to get into their reckless threats and take the economy hostage in order to force an agenda that's going to only limit American workers and weaken us internationally. I won't let that happen. So let me close with this. We have more work to do, but we're on the right track. We're on the right track. Roads and bridges are being built. Factories are coming online. People are back to work. Families are breathing just a little bit easier, as my dad would say. I've never been more optimistic. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. My word is abiding. I've never been more optimistic about America's future than I am today. Never. We just have to remember who in God's name we are. We're the United States of America. And nothing is beyond our capacity if we work together. We've never failed to accomplish a goal we've set. Never, never, never. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Folks, apparently there's a train that has to get through here in 15 minutes, and I'm on the way back. And the worst part of all is, if I don't, they'll wait for me, and that's the last thing I'm going to do, is keep the train from going through. And so, folks, it's going to be quick. I'd ordinarily, as you know, you're probably happy I'm not, jump in the crowd with you all and find out what's on your minds. But I can't do it right now because of that train. Now, it's real. You're not kidding these guys. Because if you are, you're fired. So, folks, thank you, thank you.
So Biden left here about 10 minutes ago, but the doors are still shut, meaning the motorcade has not departed. We're still in a hold. I can't even get out of here if I wanted to, and I do want to because I want a hamburger. Oh well. So we're walking back to my car. This is the shuttle bus I didn't feel like waiting for. Oh well. Anyway, there's several hundred people getting out and only one shuttle bus. So we hiking. We had to park about 3/4 of a mile away due to security. Okay guys, it was a long day. Yeah, it was a long day. We are back home. I just grabbed something on the way. I didn't have time to have any nice food. The full speech is going to be on my second channel when I get it uploaded. It was 40 some minutes. It was scheduled to be 20 minutes, but it went 40. He went off the script quite a bit. Anyway, that's what we saw here in Washington today. Tomorrow we'll go looking again and see if we can see other cool stuff. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you then.